I'm going to start by introducing myself. My name is Rhonda Idris, and I'm the Director of Center Strategy here at DCPS. And I'm excited to be one of the people helping to coordinate this event for you guys. I'm going to start with, before we get to the welcome address, let's talk about some logistics and transition time. So for logistics, this is a crazy looking schedule, but don't worry. This is just a brief overview for teams. So students, there are 6 rotations this year. If you were here last year, there were probably 5. One of the rotations is an opportunity to speak with employees from Google, to learn about Google today and what life could be like working here and how math is related to AI and technology and the things that you could do working for a tech company. There are 2 minutes between each transition, okay? Rotations are clockwise. So if you're facing the space, it's all on one floor, and rotations will go clockwise, so just move to your right for the next space. You will have a guide that will help you get to where you need to go. Remember to have fun, try to stay focused. You will be scored on persistence and collaboration. What that means is if you are not working with your team, you're not working together, only one person is solving, your score is going to be lower in that category. If you are giving up before it's too soon, you need to try till the very end so you can get the maximum score for that category. Everyone understand collaboration and persistence?
Yes.
Wonderful. Okay, so remember that devices and calculators are not allowed unless the judges provide you with a calculator. So we should not see any cell phones, any Apple Watches, any ear pods, any devices outside of what's provided to you. So at this time, go ahead and please put them away. Coaches, you are here as a champion for your team, but that is where it ends. You may stream the link that you created if you opted to do that. Once you get to the bottom of the stairs, you can hit record so families can see what you want them to see. Remember, you should not be interacting with scholars for the questions specifically. If we see you helping students with solving, students will get a 0 for that category, that question category, so keep that in mind. Your interaction with students. Materials will be on the tables when you get downstairs. So on the table will be Ziploc bags with materials that you might need, like erasers and pencils and things like that. Remember to put all materials back in the bag and leave the materials on the table when you transition. Okay? Where do materials go? And where do materials go when you leave? On the bag, in the bag and the table. Okay. Know your table. In each rotation space, there are going to be 5 tables. Everyone look at your tag. The color tells you what group you're in, which is going to help us identify a guide that will walk you to each space. But the number tells us what table you're going to sit at. So every single space you go to, look for that number. Look for, like, if you have number 1, look for table 1 every single time. Make sense? Yeah. All right. That's it for me.
Voice grab, please.
I'm ready.
All right, so let's go into opening remarks. Before that, we're going to have one of our scholars, JL, to come up to the podium to introduce Dr. Freebie, who will be giving us our opening remarks today. JL. All right, JL,
Good evening. My name is JL Rivas, and I am an 8th grader at Cardozo Education Campus. In addition to being a proud student, I also have a passion for sports and math. Learning is another source of great joy for me. I love to read the I Am a Math Person. This is what brought me here to Google DC with other students who are also passionate about math. And I have heard that the Chancellor of DC Public Schools also shares a love for math and could not pass up the opportunity to join us today. Please give a warm welcome to the Chancellor of DC Public Schools, Dr. Louis D. Fergie. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's give JL another round of applause for that.
So you're right. I do have a passion for sports and math, just like you, and I'm excited to be with you today at Google DC and with DCPS for our second consecutive math competition. When thinking about creating this, we wanted to create space for mathletes, and I was very impressed with what I saw from our elementary students. I got a chance to see last year, so I said I got to see what our middle school is going to bring to the table. So I'm excited to be with you today to see what our middle school scholars are going to do with math and the problem solving and the thinking that's going to take place today. You are representing your school communities as problem solvers today. You're going to be working with each other, you're going to be collaborating a lot, and I'm excited to see that work happen firsthand. And I have an idea who's going to be the best performing school. I won't tell you who I'm betting on right now, but I want to know who's in the room. And so if you are an 8th grader and you're getting ready to go to high school next year, raise your hand. Let me see where my high school. All right, now this group is in the middle right now, but they're going to be the highest class middle school next year is the 8th graders. Let's see who's in the room that is in 7th grade. Who's in 7th grade? Okay. 7th grade might be the largest group. Hands down. Okay, 7th graders. I think 7th grade is going to represent today. And then, last but not least, they're in their first year of middle school. Get ready to go into their second year. Who in the room is in 6th grade? Sixth graders, really proud of all of you all again for taking advantage of this opportunity. When we think about math, we're really thrilled to have this partnership and to be partnered with Google because we believe math is everything, right? And so I want someone to raise their hand, be prepared to tell me your name and your grade level, but can you share how you use math? Because we believe math is everything. Your hand was first up. Give me your name, your grade, and how you use math.
My name's Madison Curry. I'm a part of the 7th grade at Susan Middle School. And one way I use math is to tell the time that it takes me to get from class to class.
Okay, perfect. How long does it take you to get from class to class?
It usually gives me about 15 seconds if it's about the same floor. But if it's a different floor on our school, then it might take about 25.
Okay, all right. And why is that important to you?
That's important to me because I don't want to be locked inside the classroom.
Oh, I was going to say it's important to you because you want to be on time. Yeah. You don't want to be locked out. That's also important. Let's give her a round of applause. Now, since we're in Google, I got to ask, who uses Google and what do you use Google for? Yes, you use Google?
Yes, I use Google.
Good, tell me your name, what school, what grade?
My name is Aubrey Barnes. I'm in 6th grade at Kelly Miller. I usually use Google for images, for reference photos, college
Okay, clap it up for Aubrey. I use Google a lot, and what I want you to understand that Google is a critical piece of the way you should also think about math and problem solving. There's a little history lesson. So about 25 years ago or so, back in the day when the internet was first introduced and booming, we were struggling with the wealth of information that you would get from the internet, right? And so Google solved for creating an algorithm where you would get a prioritization of content or web page, right? So right now, for those of you that are thinking about what job you might want to pursue or maybe what college you might want to attend, you can do a quick search, right? And you will get a prioritization those searches. But when the internet was first introduced, we didn't have that. And so through that algorithm, we're able to have a more simplified way of doing our searches and also, as you mentioned, getting reference points. Now, I mentioned this word algorithm, and I want someone to take a shot at, when I say that, what do I mean? Why is that important to math? Anybody know why that's important to math? You know what that, oh, you gonna try, yeah, tell me, what's your name, what grade?
My name is Marcos Velasquez. I'm an 8th grader at Stuart Austin. And an algorithm, I think it's like a set of steps that you do to like solve something.
You're right there, right? So it's steps, but it's also rules, right? There's rules for calculations. And so Google really helped us with problem solving while we were needing to simplify the internet by creating this algorithm that help us with gathering information. And so just like Google, we want you to be thinking today critically about math, but also embrace this idea that you are problem solvers. While you may not be ready to create your own algorithm today or to be a Google problem solver, what you will do today with your peers is to think critically and to solve the problems in a way that may be very different than you do in the classroom, or it could be committed to what you do. But the big thing we want you to take away today is we want you to continue to love and appreciate all that is great about math, but also think about ways that you can use math to solve everyday problems. So for example, you have one of your peers who wants to get to class every day, be on time. Math is a big part of that. For me, I use math a lot and I'm passionate about math, and I know you are as well. I would be remiss if I didn't thank our wonderful partners. I want you to join me in a big round of applause for Google DC for hosting us. Thank you so much. We have so many members of the Google team that are not only just part of the host team, but also they're going to be a part of your competition today. So, mathletes, problem solve and be your best. I'm wishing you the best, and I'll be watching the great things that you'll accomplish today. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Fairview. We're going to head downstairs, but I want to give you guys some quick directions. If all of the guides are in the room, raise your hands. We need guides. So when you guys go to the competition space, you're gonna go with a guide to your first rotation. You're gonna exit through the back door that says where that gentleman is with the red shirt. That's the door you guys are gonna go through. If you want to go through, if you're at the front, let's say you're at the back of the room, the front of the room, you can go through this door. Either way, you're going to the left. You're gonna go through some glass doors and keep straight. Then you're gonna go down some stairs. But that doesn't matter as long as you remember to stay with your guide. Do we have all 6 guides now? Okay, so we have our yellow guide. If you have a yellow tag around your neck, you are going to go with our dear guide Allison here. Okay. We call her Miss Allison.
Miss Allison works for me.
Okay.
I'm usually Caleb's mom.
And they already told you where to go.
Yep, I know right where to go. I'll find the other guy. Good job.
They have a purple tag and green tag, right? Yeah. Okay, I think I'm going with the green group.
Alright, if you have Michaela, if you have a blue tag around your neck, we're going to go with Miss Michaela. If you have a blue tag, that's purple.
Yeah, bring your
I left my stuff over there.
Oh.
Can I go get it?
Yeah.
Ruben, I'm walking out.
And my green tag.
I know that. So one of our teams is yellow and one of our teams is blue. Yeah.
Can we get our next guy? If you have a green, what do you want them to call you? Just one?
Okay.
Then we're gonna say. Alright,
Trying to ourselves.
if you have a green tag around your neck, you're gonna go with
I'll go with them, right?
Juwan. That's no answer to anything, so please call the man by his name.
Let's do it. Hey, there you go.
Let's go, Lincoln. Woo!
Way up there.
Let's go, Lincoln. Woo!
Alright, next tag. Where's the guy? Guys, what's your color?
Drawing player,
Rachel? Alright, if you have a red tag, Miss Rachel is at the back of the room, waving your arms, you're gonna follow Miss Rachel. If you have a red tag.
oh my god.
Hi, how are you? Of course, you were my daughter's math teacher, Eliza.
Everyone's just like to the show tomorrow. We're gonna do the latest hair day. A little rock downhill. It's gonna be really fun. Tomorrow's at 6:30 and then Saturday's at 1 and 6:30 and then Sunday's at Sunday's at 2.
Who's the next guy?
Orange.
Orange.
And then yellow.
If you can follow Miss Paulina.
I'm on M.
Right here, orange.
I have a speaking card. I don't remember. I have a speaking card. And then
Purple, you're gonna follow Yasmin.
you guys.
Okay.
Alright, good luck to you all.
Miss Ainsley, raise your hand. This is purple. Miss Ainsley.
Let's go, Lincoln. Woo!